I was trying to get it how I live. I want them dead presidents. I wanna pull up, head spin, get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired.
My name is RhondaK. I am American, and my profession is about everything. I work as an office nurse, a business administrator, film producer and director. I'm a talk show host, and more so, I am a mom. So Shine can tell you what to do and not be. Come back here, boy. I was extremely excited that all the girls came out. We had the meet and greet, and we had them at my house.
Really? That's your last name? Gramo de Oro? That is beautiful.
I'm Patricia Rosario. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I am Black and Puerto Rican, and I'm a boss diva Latina. At the meet and greet, these women were very interesting.
Mi nombre es Verónica Noriega. Kiondra Lachey Walker.
Mi nombre es Minerva Costa.
And then they different personalities came out.
Soy modelo, acting.
And other people like my ass and my titties, so I don't have any problem with it. You know, it makes me happy.
I have a hair company, and I'm also working on a clothing line.
Y trabajo en televisión, música, un poquito de todo.
Mimie seemed kind of playful, but her intro was, you know, kind of strong.
I'm about sharing, caring, putting y'all business out there. That's what I do.
I didn't think Mimie was bougie because of her car. So, like, you can't really be high class with a low class car. Not judging, that's just what I thought.
I'm a lover of the industry. A lot of people don't take it that way because they're like, oh, she bougie, oh, she this, oh, she that. No, I'm really not.
You have a good aura.
I love to make sure that everybody is taken care of.
You know, I wanted to see where she was at. I had never personally heard of her or her company or anything like that, but I was interested because she had a heart to help.
I did feel that you felt some type of way. It was all written all over your face.
I don't like RhondaK because she's not a nice person.
Because maybe it was because of the way I sounded, but you were wrong. You were wrong. So at the end of the day, we're gonna be partners, y'all gonna be partners, or we're not. And if we are, then we need to handle business, and that's what we're here for. It's to be boss divas and handle motherfucking business.
Fuck that bitch.
You know what? I like Kiondra because I thought she was a fun, bubbly person, and I was trying to kind of stir up some drama between them.
Well, the thing about it is, it's not y'all have a connection. She doesn't have a connection because I didn't get along with anyone. I don't have any.
But you didn't say you didn't
thing with anyone.
You
I mean,
said
that's because you kind of wouldn't talk to me. Everyone else has no problem saying anything to me.
I feel like Veronica does not like me for no reason, and I have done nothing to her. She kind of threw some shade at me at the table yesterday, talking about I don't know what it is that you do. I don't know what it is that she does either.
She said she had a clothing line. I never seen any of her clothes. I've seen Veronica clothes, but I didn't see the things that Kiondra was doing. So she wanted to host one party because she seen Veronica doing it. So it was like a competition to show that she was a boss. And, you know, but it wasn't really no boss moves being made. Photo shoot, I seen Rhonda, Nilsa, and Mimie over there talking in a circle. Nilsa walked up to me and was like, you need to do something about this. And they were speaking in Spanish. And
of course, you know, we were talking about her. Who's not gonna talk about it?
She came out with that white bathing suit and it started some stink.
Does that?
It wasn't an ocean nowhere around, not a lake, not even a pond or a river, creek, none of that.
Ok, so ahora mismo tenemos un problema, porque yo creo que eso sí es un problema.
Despacio, por favor. Entonces, inglés es mi primer idioma.
Ok, vamos a hablar en español porque yo quiero hablar en español ahora mismo. Mira, traje de baño para un power shoot. Boss Divas, Latinas y traje de baño. ¿Vamos a la playa? Anyway, so, is she for real? Is she gonna really wear a bathing suit?
That's why I look like this.
Okay.
Because everybody feel like todas personas se hacen diferente, muy diferente. Entonces, pero este es no. So,
Right. Well, is somebody gonna tell him?
I mean, she said,
Yeah, but that's not appropriate.
wow. It's reality.
That's her reality? I guess it is. Okay. Classy boss divas is what it was supposed to be.
After it was all said and done, she wanted Kiondra and Sophia to sport or model some dresses that she had in her trunk.
I don't have a 9-to-5, so I'm always networking and marketing myself.
And Patricia was like, well, I have some stuff that's white. I got something that was white and she got something that was white, but it was never said, you are buying this.
You would have told me.
I did.
Hey, if you're gonna wear this dress, you're gonna have to pay for it. I would have said, never mind.
That's what I told you.
No,
and
you
then
did
you
not.
said,
You did
and
not.
then you
did
said,
not.
you
You're a
said.
liar.
She told me that she would purchase one of the outfits because she needed an all-white outfit for the photo shoot.
But it was not made clear that we were purchasing these items.
Now this piece is not a $25 piece, but being that I was being generous and because I felt like I'm gonna be around these women all the time, we building a relationship, I'll give you a great discount.
I went ahead and paid for it. I wasn't tripping about it. I mean, it's $25.
She complained, she was like, it's cheap, but you didn't have anything. How you gonna say my clothes or my pieces are cheap, but you didn't have anything to wear? So obviously, you the cheap bitch. How dare you?
I don't have any cash. I don't have it.
I don't know how to take you because you're fake ass bitch, so I just don't know how to take you.
I already had my reservations about Sophia and the whole dress thing and how it was handled, and so I was already not feeling too hot with Sophia, but at the same token, I was like, you know what? That's the chick that I decided that I'm going to help.
I mean, what is going on? What happened?
Yeah, what's up?
Patricia asked to speak to me, and then she was like, well, I don't know what to say. And I was like, you're a manipulator. You tried manipulating me to give you $25.
This bitch gonna say that I manipulated her
Yeah, you
into
did.
buying this
Yeah,
dress.
you did.
No,
I didn't want it. I didn't want it.
Afford it.
I didn't want it.
But you
I
messed the
don't even want
motherfucker up,
it.
you uncouth taking
There's
ass
already
bitch.
makeup on the
Anywho,
dress that
she's
Chris
tacky.
got on.
Why?
And I already
Yeah,
offered.
but Mama, the $25 was paid for already. I mean, the whole thing was paid for already.
I wouldn't have given Patricia the $25. I wouldn't have gotten the dress clean if it was understood that she just wanted me to model the dress. And I would have told her that to her face.
Whatever. You're fake. You're tacky. You're nasty. I don't fuck with you. Keep your name out of my mouth. Keep your name
You're
out of my mouth.
non-factor.
Whatever, bye.
You're my bitch. Bring me home. Matter of fact, get your ass out. Go home. Streetwalker.
Well, first of all, this is your venue. This is your production. This is how you are showing the world. This is how I do business.
This is all a show. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to play the show. You're gonna have to, it's a game. It's a game, you gotta play the show.
No, I'm leaving.
No, let it go. Let it go.
Go down.
Let it go.
I'm leaving. Bye.
You're disgusting.
Trust me. How many Instagram followers you have? 12. Bye.
Bitch, how much money do you have in your bank account? $12, hoe? Yeah, I seen that account. I seen it. I seen it.
always be okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Always be okay.
I'm sure.
Nasty ass.
No, bitch, you nasty.
Nasty. Go lose some fucking weight.
Bitch, you need to motherfucking eat, you ugly ass hoe, bitch. You fucking ugly mutt duck rabbit ass hoe. My only issue was the things that took place that were not legal, and because our team was there, I just wanted her to understand that it's not like I'm trying to shut it down. I just want to be mean to you.
I would not even call that an event fashion shoot.
Peter Street is I've never really been on Peter Street, but from now I know it's a super ghetto,
Atrocious, ghetto, nasty.
distasteful area of town.
There's not enough negative words for me to say what that was.
You had 3 things that was going on that was not good.
I get there, We walked through this ghetto alley.
Whew. This funky odor of weed. I mean, it was that loud.
I find out that Patricia's daughter was sitting at the door collecting money and tickets and all this good old stuff.
And she's underage.
And she's 15? Are we serious?
Number 3, this place doesn't have a liquor license and there's alcohol going on in a public facility. Thus all reasons for us to be able to, for us to get incarcerated, every last one of us.
They want the liquor sponsor to go. Whew.
So why don't we just have the liquor people to go so you can do your function?
I ain't going to jail over nobody. So my position was that we needed to roll out. I told Patricia how I felt, and obviously she didn't get it because you know she's kind of ADD. That's my girl, and I think she's cool, but you know, she's really kind of mixed up in the head. I'm not sure if it's because she got too much wax in her ears or maybe somebody nutted in her ear. But the bottom line of it is that, you know, when you hood, the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
So, smoking weed, and they don't have a liquor license, so they were talking about the liquor having to leave. So, what are you gonna just have? A fashion show with water? Like, who does that?
But Veronica was like, you know, I brought my models here, and she came from out of town, and she paid $500 for her ticket, and how come we just can't go ahead and get the show done? They're not the businesswoman that I am. And so they didn't get it that we couldn't have our team in a situation that could lead to possible detriment of my company. I just couldn't do that because we would have had the productions team going to jail, the castmates going to jail, and you know, I just wouldn't have been able to pay everybody's bail. So my good friend Mimie,
you know, you got to give the women the opportunity to bash the man and the man to bash the woman. Yeah. That's what it's about. It's kind of like a rebuttal type thing, and it's going to sound a lot better too.
And completed a awesome.
And if you can say it really truly is, you need to change your environment.
Venue for my talk show.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all good?
Oh, it's an establishment. We sell liquor.
Yeah, just as long as she has a different singer. Even though the diva had a nice, divalicious body, we gonna need to get somebody else this time. Yeah. And we probably want to use a different comedian too, cause Daniel wasn't all that funny.
But you know, it's. Let me put it this way. Yeah.
Of course, it was what it was. You know, the production went well. The questions were handled correctly. You know, I think very good for debate. So she has a nice little show going on. I think that we're gonna definitely do some more business at Sunset.
And I didn't feel like we had enough men to really. Those men were real nice about it. You know, we get some men in life that don't feel like that.
My ex didn't have to pretty much do anything. I took care of all of the bills, mortgage, everything. You know, like I say, to each his own. But that's what I believe in.
I've done the show for 8 years, and you know, from politics to drama to home and life.
I think people are not seeing eye to eye. The friendship is not there anymore. Lack of communication, lack of respect, hurt. I think those are reasons for divorce.
Like, you do have to lay it on the table. Like I said, to be open about it. But one thing that you have to understand, if there's something I like to do, I want you to do it with me.
Our show is absolutely never off limits. All subjects are open to conversation, okay? Listen to me online, www.blogtalkradio.com/endless voices. Every Saturday morning I do a show from 10 o'clock to 11:30. To be a part of the live studio audience, all you have to do is call in area 646-200-0995. Thank you so very much for joining us today.
So a couple of days before I would present my show, Endless Voices, at Sunset Lounge.
So I get a phone call from my girl RhondaK. And she tells me that Patricia called her, or however it worked out, somebody sent defects to Patricia's house.
And this is a dirty ass state for adults to always be killing children. The abuse, neglect, failure of a child. I take that shit very serious. However, and nonetheless, I have never called defects on anybody.
You had a whole bunch of ratchet ass females that were at your production, quote unquote, that call themselves being your friends or your people. You have your 15-year-old daughter at the door. Evidently, everybody there knows this. Who told you that one of your backstabbing folks didn't call Divaz?
Well, you're the only one that with my information. I said, what information? I didn't understand what she was talking about. Then she was talking about the productions of my company. I felt like that was a low blow.
It was more from a production standpoint. It wasn't so much as, okay, it's time to bash Patricia. So I think that this is probably the opportunity for us to hash this shit because it went way to the left.
I don't know who called Divaz on you, if Divaz was truly called on you. I'm just saying the same dog that carries the bone buries the bone.
You probably, because you didn't think of it from a production standpoint. You just know that you were just putting the show together and doing your thing, getting the girls together, and there were so many more outside influences involved that it wasn't even about us anymore. It was about you trying to put this together, have those other chicks together.
Right.
A lot of them probably don't understand production and lighting and cameras, and they don't know that, so it's like your world with this world.
It doesn't work that way, sweetheart, okay? And whatever it is that you caused it on yourself. Not only that, you keep up with this Divaz thing, you're gonna keep Divaz coming at your door, because now they're gonna really wanna know, why is it on this show that Divaz is being mentioned so much? And you know what that's gonna do? It's gonna put a very, very nice spotlight right over your head.
Well, I mean, it was more than a fashion show. It was an arts event. So I feel like everybody did get to display their clothes. It might not be what you're used to or what you're used to, but at the end of the day, it was still done. And I feel like every fashion show is not the same. You know?
It was apologizing in a non-direct type way. Okay, I think I can work something out, see how we can, okay. Anyway, something's wrong here.
And if we as a team, you know, we're all growing and getting to know each other as friends and businesswomen, it's best to just reach out and say, you know, and in that way, when, you know, we sit into ourselves being mad, you know, we don't say anything or do anything that's going to cause more jeopardy to that brand new relationship, because then you don't trust that person anymore.
Now, because she's a drama queen and she made up the situation about the dress and we didn't know really what was going on with that, and she did all these ugly little things to Sophia, maybe she and Leash just got together and made that up.
And then she gets outside the door and she decides that she's gonna call Leash on the phone and continue the bullshit. So Pat, get ready, because it's coming. It's coming. You keep bringing it to yourself. But I got something for you. I do.
La próxima vez en ATL Boss Divas Latinas.
Do some things together, because that's what brings everybody together. Is talking about stuff.
I'm gonna be in your side. So all right, gonna like be like right next to me.
And at the end of the day, we are going to have issues with each other.
Of course.
You know, we're going to have our powwows and stuff like that. You know, we need to be able to, we grown women, be able to move past it.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Oh my God, it's good to see
Nice to see you.
Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't